Hello everyone and welcome to Mindfulness Minutes with Tat. That's me. This is going to be our first video of our Mindfulness Minutes segment. So every week I'm going to be practicing a mindfulness exercise with you. Now you can follow along with me during the video, or you can save the activity for later when you feel like it's a good time to do it. So we're gonna start off with a really simple mindfulness activity, but before we get into it, I kind of want to explain to you what mindfulness means to me. So mindfulness means remaining in the present moment, so focusing on the here and now. Now that might be a really simple definition and it might sound like something that's easy to do, but for people like me and for lots of other people, it's actually quite challenging. So for me, for example, I get really stressed and really worried about things that happened yesterday and what's going to happen in my future, and sometimes I have a hard time staying grounded in the present moment. So these activities that I'm going to be sharing with you on a weekly basis, they help me stay grounded and sometimes help me calm down when I'm feeling a little bit anxious. So let's get started with our mindfulness activity for today. So this one is quite simple and you can kind of do it wherever you want to. What we're going to do is we're going to find 5 things that we can see right now in this moment, 4 things that we can touch or feel, 3 things that we can hear, 2 things that we can smell, and if possible, 1 thing that you can taste. So this is an exercise that you can do whenever you're feeling a little bit anxious. For example, I get really nervous when I'm at the doctor's office or when I'm in a waiting room. So let's say I have to go to the doctor and I'm waiting for my appointment and I get a little bit of that anxious feeling, maybe my legs tapping a little bit fast. What I can do to calm down and stop thinking about, oh no, is my appointment going to be late? Am I going to be late for my next thing? What if something's wrong? Maybe I'm really sick. Instead of thinking about all of those things, I can look around and I can find 5 things that I can see, 4 things that I can touch or feel, 3 things that I can hear, 2 things that I can smell, and maybe 1 thing that I can taste. So let's try right now. Now I'm going to use my screen as sort of like a window, so I'm not going to turn around and look at things, but I'm going to point. So 5 things I can see. I can see my sofa, I can see my 2 favorite paintings, I can see some of my books on my bookshelf, I can see a photograph, and I can see my television. So now you can try. Now let's try things that we can feel or touch. So for me, I can feel my t-shirt. It's sort of like a soft cotton fabric. I can feel this hair sort of tickling against my neck. I can feel, right now I'm sitting on a beanbag chair, so I can feel those little beans, and I can also feel my toes touching the cold floor. Now your turn. Now let's try what we can hear. 3 things. So I live very close to a school and I can hear children outside. I can also hear cars, and I have kind of a noisy clock over here, so I can hear that. Your turn. Now let's try 2 things we can smell. Well, I can always smell my own hair because I wear a lot of product in my hair and it kind of smells like coconut. So I can smell that right now. And I can also smell my Scentsy, which smells like maple syrup and pancakes. It's really yummy. Now, as far as taste, I recently brushed my teeth, so I can taste that minty taste in my mouth. And that's the activity. It's super simple and it's super quick, and it kept me in this moment. While I was looking around, I wasn't thinking about what I did yesterday or what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I was just thinking about this moment, which is exactly what mindfulness is. And it helps me regulate and bring down those anxious moments that I might have throughout my day. So throughout this next few months, we are going to be doing activities like this on our Mindfulness Minutes. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.